Checkered coming out on the box stock clone. Light 160, we need you in staging. Light 160 class, we need you in staging, please. Again, the box stock clone just finished. Light 160. You're up next for practice. Light 160 class. Winged open, be ready, you're coming up quickly. Wing open class, you'll be coming up very quickly. Flat card is now on the track. Flat card's now on the track. Winged open, you're up next. Winged open, you'll be up next. Winged open, the track is now open for you. Winged open, the track is now open for you. Winged open the last couple of 2 or 3 entries. If you didn't get hot laps that round, track will still be open, and that will conclude hot laps. Winged open. Those who did not go out just a few minutes ago, track is open for you to take your final round of practice. First competitor, Junior Honda, out here this evening from Springfield, Illinois. That's Jackson Cates in the number 7. Jackson Cates, we understand that tomorrow night he will be running with the senior Honda class. First year driver in that number 7. I don't know what the time is. Thomas, can you pick it up? Wing intermediate, now on the track. Wing intermediate, now on the track. The number 27 will be Trice Rodden. Trice Rodden, area in the wing intermediate. And the number 18 from Park Hills, Missouri, Rodney Greenwald. Young Rodney Greenwald will be in the number 18. All right, now from St. Charles, Missouri, this will be Kyle Steffens in the number 8, and from Farmington, Missouri, Brody Bridgman in 14. Apologize, I'm having a little trouble picking up the times up on my side of it. All right, that's your wing intermediate. These drivers or carters are qualifying for their qualifying heat. Next up will be our senior Honda class. Senior Honda getting ready to roll out. Number 25 from out of Ozark, Missouri, Ellie Muhlenberg. And in the number 39, Caden Taylor from Hollister, Missouri. Our two entries in the senior Honda, local area racers. And checkered flag coming out on time trial qualifying for our senior Honda division. Box stock beginner will be up next. Box stock beginner will be up next. What they call group qualifying. Put a couple of 2 or 3 of them out there. Number 14 from Farmington, Missouri, this will be Zane Smith. And then the number 7 from Marshville, Missouri, Kellen Scroggins. Box stock beginner now on the track. Get them spaced out a little bit. Coming down to take the green flag. We have one more entry that'll be rolling out in your box stock beginner class for time trials here this evening. Checkered flag coming out for Smith in the 14, Scroggins in the 7. Our last entry for the box stock beginner will be out of Park Hills, Missouri. This is Cruz Parson in the number 6. Cruz Parson behind the wheel of the number 6. And Parson finishing his qualifying time here this evening. All right, your next class up for time trials will be your box stock clone. Box stock clone, first driver rolling out from Cumberland, Wisconsin in the 49 Junior. This is Aiden Erickson, no stranger to the Cowan Civic Center. And from Farmington in car 45, it's Trip Dotson. Trip Dotson in the number 45. Checkered flag out for our box stock clone division. Light 160, you're up next for qualifying. Light 160, you are up next for qualifying. Be sure to join us Friday night and Saturday night. Full program as the flat carts will be coming. Quarter midgets will be racing at 10 o'clock in the morning tomorrow morning before they all get ready to go to the Clash at the Coliseum up in the St. Louis area. Get a chance, come on out and support the quarter midgets. They get to run a little extra feature for in the morning. Once again, light 160, you need to be in staging. Light 160. You need to be in staging for your time trials, please. Friday night, we'll start qualifying at about 5:30. Heat races at 6:30. There'll be one of two Lowe boats going to be given away that evening. The Pro Predator will take home the boat tomorrow night. And there's quite a bit of money up for grabs in those flat type carts. Saturday night, we'll start the qualifying at 4 o'clock. Heat races at 5 o'clock. Here we go. It's the light 160 class now rolling out. '39, Ella Muhlenberg, or excuse me, 39, Caden Taylor. Muhlenberg will be in the 25. They'll be doing double duty, running senior Honda and in the light 160 also. That'll end their qualifying. Track crew's done a real good job every year of putting a new track together out here. All right, more entries from your light 160. The 11R from Sparta, Missouri. That'll be Carter Roller. And in 38 from Savannah, Missouri, Parker Shepard. Parker Shepard in the number 38. Winged open, you need to be getting ready to stage. Winged open, you need to be getting ready to stage, please. Whoa. Parker trying to get a good bite out of turn 4. Goes slip sliding away just a little bit. All right, qualifying has ended for our light 160 division, light 160. And our last class to qualify will be the Winged Open. The Winged Open winner tonight, $750. That's going to be a hard one. A lot of the winged drivers doing double duty, the intermediate and in the open. They'll blow a little bit of that top cushion up there. Here we go. The first one rolling out from Park Hills, Missouri, the number 18, Rodney Greenwald will be the first to get pushed off. All right, Greenwald, St. Louis area, Park Hills, and in the number 8, that's Kyle Steffens. Steffens, one of the top modified drivers in the St. Louis area, runs a little bit of USAC Silver Crowned also. Greenwald having some trouble getting his to fire. There he goes. They'll be going green next time, trying to keep them spread out. Step into Greenwald now on the clock. The bad boys of the Wing Open class, they'll be putting on a tremendous show tonight, looking at all that money that's up for grabs. Our next competitors to roll out in the Wing Open from Montgomery City, Missouri, it'll be Trice Rodden in the 27R. And all the way from Concord, North Carolina, Timothy Monroe in the number 4. Here they go. They'll be getting the green underqualified. Well, that's 4 of 5 entries that's now on the clock, trying to set themselves up for a good qualifying spot for their heat race. And our final entry from Farmington, Missouri, Brody Bridgman in the number 14. Bridgman will get green first time by. And Bridgman taking his last lap, and that will end qualifying for this evening, night number 1 of the Lowe Boats I-44 Winter Shootout. As they'll get ready for their heat races. Heat races will start at 7 o'clock. So they did a real good job. Give them all a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Nice job running through their group qualifying for this evening's activities. Big thanks to our sponsors. Of course, Show Me Dirt on hand. They'll be televising all 3 nights of the Winter Shootout here at the Cowan Civic Center in Lebanon, Missouri. Lowe Boats, over 50 years. They've been building top-line bass boats and pontoons in Lebanon, Missouri, located right off I-44. Lead Electric Co-op has joined up aboard for this season's Winter Shootout. The racetracks haven't forgot about this indoor event. Lucas Oil Speedway, Twister Alley, Lake Ozark Speedway, Springfield Raceway, and the Lebanon Midway Speedway, all helping to sponsor for this year's Winter Shootout. Lebanon Ready Mix, Willard Asphalt, and Paving. And by the way, they did not do that job on Jefferson by the railroad tracks. Reggie Jackson Auction Company, you can check it out on Facebook, see when he's going to be holding his next auction. Fairfield Motorsports up in the Kansas City area. They'll be on hand with us Friday and Saturday night for, of course, the flat cart action. AJC Mid-American Series, L&L Motorsports, J2 Race Cars out of Lebanon, Missouri, Woolard Quarries, Modern Images, CR Creative Vinyl, Signs and Designs, Pillar Insurance, Precision Drive System, Hudson Feed and Grain. Of course, Show Me Dirt. We thank Thomas Shaw and all he does for our local area racing. The Southwest Missouri Quarter Midget Association. The Gundeckers up at Tri-City Speedway. The Clash at the Coliseum, which will be held Friday night, Saturday night for the Quarter Midgets and some of the wing carts. And the Floating R Canoe Rental Campground. Also, Power Eye Racing, the Power Eye Quarter Midget League, all joining us in for a full weekend of racing here at the Cowan Civic Center. We're glad to have you here in Lebanon, Missouri. Of course, you can check us out on Facebook Live and Facebook tomorrow evening, or tomorrow morning. We'll start at the quarter midgets. We'll be racing at 10 o'clock. We will start our qualifying at 5:30, heat races at 6:30 for the flat cart divisions, and there'll be the kids and the adults will be competing. There's going to be a lot of money up for grabs. Also, Saturday, we want to call that championship night? No, Friday and Saturday night both, as on Friday night, the Pro Predator class will be racing for the Lowe boat. Saturday night, the Pro Clone class winner will take home one of those beautiful Lowe boats. We'll start the action, heat races around 5 o'clock. Opening ceremony Saturday at 6:30, and features available right after that. Thank you for your appreciate your support here. We'll take just a little bit of break. We're 20 minutes away from qualifying heats this evening.
I was trying to take a break from love after all the times I messed my.
When you need a no-nonsense boat for tagging ducks or fixing docks, there's nothing a Lowe can't do, and just about nowhere it can't go. Since 1971, Lowe's line of roughneck, John, and utility boats have been serving you for the early to rise and late to bed, the hunters, and hard workers who need a boat that's easy to own and easy to operate. Using our legendary all-aluminum hull, these boats are built to withstand years of heavy use in all types of weather. The roughneck, John, and utility boats are designed to work for you. They're small, light, transportable, and economical. So head for the rockiest of ledges and the narrowest of chutes. Knowing that you're all welded, function first, take me anywhere Lowe, we'll be there to get you and your trophy home. Lowe.
The beautiful championship ring with the I-44 Speedway Lowe Boats Winter Shootout logo on it. Really a nice, neat deal. While the wings restricted box stock class, the box stock and the intermediate and wing open will be competing for some very good prize money. Wing open, which will be considered our main event of the evening, $750 to win. So that's what brought the drivers from the St. Louis area on hand with us here this evening. We're about ready to let our entry for the junior Honda division, Jackson Cates out of Springfield, Illinois, making a long haul, getting a little bit of seat time. Let's give him and his family a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Nice little haul in cold weather. Had a little bit of snow they had to trace through, but we appreciate him being on hand, and we expect him to hopefully be here tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. Whenever the quarter midgets get to run a program again, make it worth their while. Quarter midgets, of course, that's what you call for the kids, a beginning class, different weights, different engine combos and everything. So about ready to let him roll out again. Carters, check the lineup board by the steps. I believe they've got the lineups posted. Little issue with my race pass right now, and we're having to do things the old-fashioned way, which sometimes is a little bit faster. Again, want to thank our fine sponsors, Lowe Boats, Electric Electric Co-op. The racetracks, haven't forgot about the event, Saturday night action at the Lucas Oil Speedway. You got Twister Alley, Chip and his group down there, a karting event, do a real good job. Saturday night action at Lake Ozark Speedway in Eldon, Missouri. You like sprint cars? That's where you want to go up and see them almost each and every week. Racing at the Quick Quarter Mile, Saturday night at Springfield Raceway, Springfield, Missouri. Friday night racing at the Lebanon Midway Speedway. Be starting up in April out on B Highway, about 5 miles on East 32. Lebanon Ready Mix, Willard Asphalt, and Paving Reggie Jackson, he's got his flat cart here tonight to practice. He wants to be able to take home one of those boats in the division or maybe some extra money. Check him out on Facebook for his next auction coming up. Fairfield Motorsports out of Kansas City. They'll be here Friday and Saturday night, always bringing parts. They are always here and big sponsors of the karting events. AGC Mid-America Series, L&L Motorsports, J2 Race Cars here in Lebanon, Missouri, located on Elm Street. Getting things going, been very busy at the shop. Whether it be a street stock, a modified, or a late model, they can pretty much get you going around the track. Woolard Quarries of Lebanon, Missouri, Modern Images and CR Creative Vinyl Signs and Decor. Pillar Insurance, Precision Drive System, Hudson Feed and Grain, located right off downtown Lebanon area. Thomas Shaw, Show Me Dirt, and the Quarter Midget Association of Southwest Missouri, some of our great sponsors here this weekend.
Winged Intermediate, your lineup is posted. Winged Intermediate, your lineup is posted on My Race Pass. Winged Intermediate is posted, please.
Your race order this evening, heat races. One heat race for each class. Junior Honda, the Wing Intermediate, the Senior Honda, the Box Stock Beginners. Flat carts get a little bit of a quick hot lap session. Then we'll probably do just a little bit of track prep out there to see how things get ready. Box Stock Clone, the Light 160, cart gets hot laps one more time, and then the Wing Open. I believe between 8 and 10 laps will be their heat race qualifying. How they finish in their heats is how they'll line up for their main event features. Then we'll roll it right on through the same way, same order. Again, Wing Intermediate on My Race Pass on your phone. Your lineup for your heat has been posted. Might want to check that out. And again, Carter's check down by the stairs. I think they might be doing the hand lined ups also. This track has changed every year that we run it. You can see just a little bit of a different pattern and groove as our Carters are now getting ready to perform out here this evening. Glad Mother Nature decided to quit snowing. Finally, weatherman missed it by about an hour and a half, I believe it was. It is cold outside, but it's warm in the Cowan Civic Center. Cowan Civic Center hosts many different events in the wintertime. And this venue draws a lot of people to it. They'll be having the indoor garage sale coming up in about 2 or 3 weeks. And by the way, if you're heading next weekend to Tulsa, Oklahoma for the Chili Bowl or an all-week-long event, remember, safe travels. I-44 all the way down. Probably one of the biggest indoor events that you'll find, the Chili Bowl. Guess what? You'll see a lot of race drivers making their debuts in the midgets, not quarter midgets, but the midgets. All right, if you're ready, let's go ahead and bring our Junior Honda entry this way. This young man can get a few laps. Here we go. Dad's going to push him off. Jackson Cates out of Springfield, Illinois will be our first competitor here for night number 1 in the number 7. Nice and easy. Tommy Boy Rogers on the flag stand does a great job helping us out here and with the kids. Here we go. Jackson will take the green flag. He'll get her on the gas. Nothing like a little practice time. He's competing in the junior Honda division. Looking pretty good out there for a first timer. Nice and smooth through the groove at the Civic Center. I'll tell you what, the young man's got a good dial on the racetrack here this evening. He'll be looking at the white flag this time by. He's got one more lap to go for Jackson Cates in that number 7. Coming out of turn 4, he'll take the checkered flag, winning his qualifying heat of the evening. Coming to us from Springfield, Illinois, the winner of our junior Honda heat. Let's give him a round of applause. Jackson Cates in number 7. All right, now it's time for the wing intermediate class. Wing intermediate class, getting ready to roll out. Your lineup will be like this. Tonight's fast qualifier will be Brody Bridgman in the number 14. To his outside from Montgomery City, Missouri, Trace Rodden in 27R. From out of St. Charles, Missouri, it's Kyle Steffens behind the wheel of the number 8. And Rodney Greenwald in car number 18. Six laps the scheduled distance. We'll get them 2 by 2 and side by side. They'll be looking for the green this time by, nice and smooth. It'll be the 14 of Brody Bridgman. Green flag is out and we're underway. Bridgman taking the early control. Trice Rodman now working that inside. It's still going to be Bridgman, your leader. Rodman holding on the number 2 spot. Steffens back in 3rd. Good battle up front. Rodden in that 27R. Brody Bridgman now looking strong in the 14. He opens up about a 3-car length advantage. White flag will be coming out this time by for the 14 of Brody Bridgman. One more to go. Trice Rodden going to look on the inside to make a move. No! Fast qualifier and winning his heat. Ladies and gentlemen, give him a big round of applause. The driver of car number 14, Brody Bridgman. Bridgman looking good. Trice Rodden was going to give her all she got and just not enough coming out of turn number 3. All right, Senior Honda, you will be up next. Senior Honda class, you'll be up next, and here's the lineup for your heat race. Caden Taylor will be in the number 39. Eli Muhlenberg will be in the 25. They'll both be doing double duty. Eli now will try to get on the outside of Taylor. Taylor was fast qualifier in his respective class a little earlier. Here we go. Will we get him? Maybe. And one more time by. They're side by side. They're going to be looking to go racing this time around. Taylor and Muhlenberg, green flag out, and we're underway. And Caden Taylor taking that early lead in the 39. Eli Muhlenberg in the 25, hanging on right behind there. And Taylor now opening a little bit of a gap up, about 3 kart lengths over Muhlenberg's 25. Taylor and Muhlenberg, ever since the quarter midgets have come to the Civic Center, they've been here every year competing. Taylor keeping it about a 3-car length advantage. Muhlenberg, watch the head come out on that left side. He's trying to get as much as he can. Uh-oh, white flag is out. We've got one more time around. Hooking it on the bottom, it's Taylor to take the checkered flag. Muhlenberg coming home second. Winning his heat for the senior Honda class. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give him a big round of applause. Number 39, Caden Taylor, your winner. Box stock beginner class is coming up next. On the pole, your fast qualifier, Cruz Parson in the number 6. To his outside will be Zane Smith in the 14. Kellen Scroggins out of Marshfield will start shotgun in the number 7. lining up on how they qualify. We'll get Smith on the outside of Parsons, side by side. Looking good. Could we get a green this time? No, not yet. They're anxious to get going here this evening. This is your box stock beginner class. Your box stock beginner class. Smith laying back this a little bit. There goes Parson now on the pole. Beautiful white and orange number 6. Good looking machine by Zane Smith in the 14. Green flag is out and they're underway. Cruz Parson takes the early control. It's Zane Smith tucking right in behind him. Parson, your race leader. Smith now looking on that outside, trying to make something happen. Parson nice and smooth through the corners. Smith letting it hang out on that outside cushion. Parson now opening up an advantage over Smith's number 14. Cruz Parson in charge tonight here in the box stock beginner class. He'll be looking at the white flag. He's got one more lap to go. Zane Smith determined off of 1 and 2 to make the high groove work. Not going to happen, as Parson will take your victory. Smith will come home second and Scroggins will finish up third. And your winner for the heat race for the box stock beginner, that's ages 4 through 7, ladies and gentlemen. How about a big round of applause? Make some noise for Cruz Parson. All right, let's see what's up next. It looks like maybe box stock clone. Nope, looks like we got some of the flat carts. They're going to take a little bit of test and tune. They're getting warmed up for Friday and Saturday night's action. 2 complete different shows here at the Civic Center and events Friday evening. The flat carts take to it. We're already sold out of indoor pit stalls, and more entries continue to roll in with cars and drivers wanting to know, do you have room for me in the field? It'll be probably one of the toughest field of flat cart racing here for the Lowe Boats I-44 Winter Shootout. All right, the box stock clone will be up next. Your box stock clone class is going to be up next. And these two are pretty much even. Watching them in practice, watching the time trials. Making the annual trip from Cumberland, Wisconsin will be the 49 junior of Aiden Erickson. From Farmington, Missouri, it'll be Trip Dotson in the 45. They're getting staged and ready as we have offered the flat carts a little bit of time on the track, kind of in between some of the racing action. Again, concession stand open down in the registration area. Fine people from down at the organization at Fort Leonard Wood manning our concession stands. Some pretty good pizza. They got ice cold beverages down there. And for the race teams and the drivers, if you get a little dehydrated, they got Gatorade down there. Nachos looked awful good. Has made a trip down there a little earlier. Now, normally in the world of karting, they run 2 rounds of heats. Low draw goes to the pole. Then on the second heat, low draw goes to the back. But we timed them in this evening, doing a little bit different. So they got 1 shot in their heat. And here we go. It's time for your box stock clone qualifying heat of the evening. Almost. The flat carts keep rolling out and rolling out. Laying a little bit more rubber down on the Civic Center arena here this evening. Show me dirt. They keep us going in Southwest Missouri no matter what it is. Check them out on the Facebook page. Thomas Shaw does a lot of good things for us.
Light 160, your heat race lineup is posted. Light 160, your heat race lineup is posted. We're manually scoring right now. Sorry for the mess up. We'll have it fixed tomorrow. We did get your results. We did find them. But we're manually scoring just in case right now. So light 160, your heat race results are, or your heat race lineup is posted.
Around 17 classes of flat carts will be here tomorrow and Saturday night. You'll see the rookie carts. You'll have the Junior 1 Clone Light, the Junior 1 Clone Heavy, the Predators, Junior 2 Clone Light for the older kids, the Junior 2 Clone Heavy, the Junior 2 Predator, stock appearing, the Open Division. That's always fun. Predator Lights, the Predator Super Heavy, the Pro Predators who really put on a tremendous racing show. Tomorrow night's winner of the Pro Predator will be taking home that Lowe boat manufactured right here in Lebanon, Missouri. Make your plans to attend tomorrow and Saturday night. They say it's going to be a little warmer, but it won't be near as warm as what these carters will be doing Friday and Saturday night here at the Cowan Civic Center. All right, now we're ready for our box stock clone division. Aiden Erickson in the 49 Junior, Trip Dotson of Farmington in 45. Dobson was tonight's fast qualifier. They'll get the rolled up green, 1 to go. Erickson, they've been coming here to the Civic Center ever since they get a chance to. Here they come for their qualifying heat. Green is out and we're underway. Whoa! Hook 'em horns. These two are very evenly matched. Dotson and Erickson. We're going to try it again. Back to their original spots. They'll get 2 by 2. This one ought to be interesting. And if this is good, wait till they run that heat race later on this evening. Here we go. Trip Dotson bringing them down fast and hard. Erickson on his outside. Green is out. Here we go. Dotson takes the early control. Erickson following hot on his heels. Dotson's got a good line through 3 and 4. Dotson opening up the advantage over Wisconsin's Erickson. One bobble, Erickson trying to make some ground up. He's closing up, but the laps are running out. Dotson gets the white flag with 1 more to go. Erickson looks like he's going inside, not going to happen. And Trip Dotson wins his qualifying heat race this evening. Good run by these two young men, and ladies and gentlemen, your winner of the box stock clone division, all the way from Farmington, Missouri. Give him a round of applause. It's Trip Dotson in 45. All right, the light 160. Light 160 will be up next. 4 entries in the class tonight. 38 from Savannah, Missouri, that's Parker Shepard. The 39 from Hollister, Caden Taylor. From Sparta in 11R, it's Carter Roller. And Eli Muhlenberg out of Ozark in the 25. All right, these kids are ready to put on a show. Tommy says, nice and easy, gentlemen, nice and easy. 2 by 2 and side by side. They're coming down, firing out of 4. Green is out. We're underway for your light 160 division. And it looks like Taylor taking the early control. Muhlenberg right on his back bumper. Oh, hang on. As the caution flag waves, and Savannah, Missouri's Parker Shepard got her a little bit loose coming out of turn number 4 in that 38. They'll get him fired back up. He'll have to tail to the rear of the field. It's Caden Taylor. He won the qualifying heat earlier in the senior Honda. Eli Muhlenberg was second. Muhlenberg right now behind Taylor in the running order. Carter Roller in the 11R holding on to third. Here we go. Lights going out. They're going to pick up a fast pace. Green flag out. They're underway. And Taylor wastes no time in that 39 taking charge. Muhlenberg looks to the inside, not gonna happen. Muhlenberg now, getting the nose on the inside. As they bump tires, we now have a new race leader. Eli Muhlenberg now in control. He'll be looking at the white flag with only 1 to go. And the caution flag waves.
Winged open. Your lineup is posted, but I'll tell you right now. 4, 27R, 18, 8, 14. 4, 27R, 18, 8, 14. It is posted on my race pass. Thank you.
Eli Muhlenberg, your new race leader. Emmett Taylor making a little tire contact down there in 3 and 4. Had a good run. Here we go. Will we get a green this time? Muhlenberg brings them out. Not yet. Want them single file. They are bumper to bumper legitimately. It's going to be green and white together. 1 lap shootout. Muhlenberg. Here comes Taylor. Taylor trying to muscle his way in the inside of Eli Muhlenberg. Out of turn 4. Muhlenberg loops it as Taylor takes the victory. Oh, we got some excitement there for the light 160 class. He's looking for a clean sweep all night long. Ladies and gentlemen, give him a big round of applause. Your winner in the 39, Caden Taylor. All right. Looks like it's time for the Winged Open Division. Winged Open Division, the main event of the evening. As they'll roll out, Kyle Steffens, the first man on the track in the number 8. Here comes the 4 from Concord, North Carolina. That's Timothy Monroe. The 14 of Brody Bridgman, who won his heat in the Wing Intermediate earlier this evening, and Trice Rodden from Montgomery City. Track position's gonna be very important. These Carters are running for $750 to win this evening in this class. Here comes the 18 of Rodney Greenwald from Park Hills, Missouri. Getting the shove. Your Winged Open class. And North Carolina's Timothy Monroe, fast qualifier. Trice Rodden to the 27. Lights going off around the Civic Center. Here we go. No start, no start. Rodden anxious to get a start, but Monroe is supposed to set the pace for the race. Get him settled down. Steffens in that number 8. He likes the high groove around any track he can run. Let's see if he can put his wing cart up to the front. Here they go. Firing out of 4. It's going to be Monroe to take the early lead. Rodden back in that number 2 spot. Monroe making the haul from North Carolina, well worth his while. Monroe, nice and smooth. Here comes Rodden looking to the inside. Monroe shuts the door as the caution flag waves. Brody Bridgman looping it in the short end, a 1 and 2, bringing out our caution. Monroe said he's got family up in the Springfield, Illinois area. Might as well visit them over the winter time and bring the cart down. He is your race leader. Rodden's 27R. Got a lot of fight in that machine. Bridgman now will bring up the rear. Let's see if we can go back green and get this heat race finished up. Monroe on the gas quickly. White flag coming out for Monroe. Rodden trying to make a move. From Concord, North Carolina, your winner of the Wing Open Heat this evening. Fast time winning the heat. He's looking to get the broom and make it a clean sweep. How about a big Missouri welcome for the number 4 of Timothy Monroe. Another 1 or 2 of our flat carts making their way out. All right, we will be going into a short break. Features will be coming up here next. We'll give these carters and teams a chance to make any adjustments whatsoever, and then they'll be running their feature events right afterwards. So again, we'll take a short break, give you a chance to stretch your legs. Hungry, thirsty? Down there by the registration area, if you've never been to the Civic Center. A great job during the storms, getting everybody back up in power. Your local racetracks know what it's like on grassroots racing. Saturday night action will start in April at the Lucas Oil Speedway. Twister Alley, Chip Abramowitz and his team down there provide kart racing. They do a great job down there toward the Sarcoxy area. Saturday night racing at Lake Ozark Speedway in Eldon, Missouri. Their schedule will be coming out by tomorrow. Saturday night racing at the Quick Quarter of Springfield Raceway. Friday night racing, the Lebanon Midway Speedway will be starting up in April time frame. Lebanon Ready Mix, Woolard Asphalt and Paving. Reggie Jackson Auction Company. Check out Facebook to see where he'll be holding his next auction. I guarantee it'll be very entertaining. Fairfield Motorsports out of the Kansas City area. They also, great sponsors. They'll be having their group down here Friday and Saturday night when the flat carts hit the Cowan Civic Center. AJC Mid-American Series, L&L Motorsports, J2 Race Cars. They'll put you in victory lane, whether it's a stock car, a modified, or a full-blown super late model. J2 race cars here in Elm Street in Lebanon, Missouri. Woolard Quarry's been around for a long, long time. If you was stuck and you thought you might have needed some gravel, give them a call, put in the driveway. Modern Images does a great job on getting some of the decals and graphics out here for all of our racers, whether it's a kart or the big cars. And CR Creative Vinyl Signs and Decor. Pillar Insurance. All right, here we go. Feature time for the Junior Honda Division. From Springfield, Illinois, Jackson Cates and the number 7, our entry, and he'll take the green flag. He'll get a 10-lap feature, 10 laps around the Cowan Civic Center. He'll be taking home a championship ring this, oh, through a chain. Come on, guys, get the kid going. Card been running good all night long. And let's see, is that going to be it? Did the chain up? I bet he's grinning ear to ear right about now. It sounded like the chain might have come off. And of course, these quarter midgets are pretty much powered by chains on the underside. Yep. Nice and easy. Good job, guys. Look at there. Dad gives him a push. He's off and going. He's back to green flag action. Jackson Cates out of Springfield, Illinois. And boy, I tell you what, look at there. Young man looking good. They're talking like he might run with the senior Hondas tomorrow night at the Clash at the Coliseum. Hopefully they'll be staying overnight and be here in the morning at 10 o'clock to be able to compete again in another feature. Up. Oh, you guys I thought did a good job. Larry Moe and Curly Joe to the rescue. One more time. Up we go. It's a roller coaster ride for Jackson this evening. Now this time you notice our staff is holding the cart up and Dad's doing the mechanical work. Same place. That's very weird. Once again, wing intermediate. Your feature should be lined up and ready to go in the staging lane. Wing intermediate. Your feature should be lined up and ready to go in the staging lane, please. Third time's a charm, guys. There we go. Let's put him right in victory lane. He's going to go ahead and take the checkered flag. The winner of tonight's Junior Honda feature, all the way from Springfield, Illinois. Make some noise for the number 7 of Jackson Cates. Appreciate the Cates family coming down here for this weekend's activities. All right, now we're going to the wing intermediate class. This will be a scheduled 15-lap feature. 15-lap feature. Your lineup will go like this. On the pole this evening, the winner of the heat race, the number 14 from out of Farmington, Missouri, it'll be Brody Bridgman. To his outside from Montgomery City, Missouri, in the 27R, Trice Rodden. Row number 2 on the inside from out of St. Charles, Missouri, Kyle Steffens in the number 8. And to his outside, hailing from Park Hills, Missouri, in the 18, Rodney Greenwalt. That is our starting lineup for the winged intermediate. Winged intermediate tonight. $250 to the winner is what the payoff sheet shows. 15 laps will be your race distance, and if you're ready, guys, let's roll them out. Brody Bridgman gets the push off. That sharp-looking number 14. Steffens out of St. Charles getting pushed off in the number 8. Just like the wing sprint cars, they're getting pushed off. Rodney Greenwald in the 18 now, looking for Trice Rodman. Yeah, 27R. Trice Rodman, will he make the call for tonight's winged intermediate feature event? Scheduled on the outside pole, and no signs of the 27 gonna make the call. Up, there they go, working on the cart way over there off turn 1. The last minute, he makes the run out. Remember, he put on a dramatic drive in his qualifying heat earlier this evening. Rodman going to the outside of the 14 of Bridgman. Looks like we could go green this time. They're door to door and side by side. Next time by, looking to turn them loose. Cleaning the carbs out. Here they go. Bridgman and Rodman. Green flag is out and we're underway. And look at Kyle Steffens making an inside move in that number 8. Bridgman still in control, and we've got a caution down in 1 and 2. Rodden and Greenwald. Rodden in the bad spot there. Slideways between the 1 and 2. Looks like Greenwald got caught up. Bridgman scored as your race leader. Steffens now into that number 2 position. Bridgman has adapted to the Cowan Civic Center Arena in very fine form here this evening. Here we go. They're being told one more time through. Steffens looks like he might have been saving something for the feature. Here they come out of 4. Green flag back out. We're underway. Bridgman still looking strong. Steffens riding in that number 2 spot. Rodden trying to make up some ground from deep into 3rd. Bridgman's got a good line in that 14. Steffens is closed up the ground. Bridgman refuses to give up that middle groove. Steffens working hard on the bottom side. Down the backstretch ahead, Steffens is within 1 car length. Bridgman, Steffens, and now Rodden. It's a 3-car battle for tonight's feature win. Your wing intermediate A feature. You can throw a blanket around them. And now Steffen's backing up just a little bit. Bridgman's 14 looking good as he starts to pull away. Brody Bridgman opening up a 5-6 cart. Oh, there's our leader spins. Oh, hitting the berm down low in 1 and 2, and Bridgman will give up that number 1 position, bringing out the second caution of tonight's feature event. He will now have to tail it to the rear. That'll put Kyle Steffens in the number 1 position. Trice Rodden's 27R now, who was making a good charge. A tough break for the Farmington driver, and Bridgman now will have to work his way from the back to the front. Here we go. They're being told possibly next time by here they come. They fire out of 4. Green back out. Kyle Steffens now. He'll be looking as the laps start to wind down. Steffens maintains about a 3-card advantage. White flag coming out for Steffens in the 8 with 1 more to go. Heading out of 4, checkered way, Steffens takes the victory. Rodden will come home second, while the 18 of Greenwald will finish up third. He put himself in the right place at the right time, winning tonight's winged intermediate out of St. Charles, Missouri. If you read the UMP modified results at Peevely or even up at Tri-City, you'll see his name at the top of the list. Ladies and gentlemen, if you would please give him a round of applause, the winner of the number 8 of Kyle Steffens. Steffens had backed up the cart just a little bit. Looked like he was going to try to make a run at Bridgman, and Bridgman pulled it away, but it's Steffens taking home the trophy and the money for the night. One more time, ladies and gentlemen, Kyle Steffens, your feature winner for the wing intermediate class. I didn't do it, I'm sorry. No. I did it all by myself. All right, 2 features down. Who's going to be next to take home Thursday night feature win at the Lowe Boats I-44 winner shootout? It's time for your senior Honda feature. Senior Honda feature. Let's see if he can get the broom out. Caden Taylor, fast time in the senior Hondas. 1 is heat. Now he's going to have to try to take home the win. Eli Muhlenberg will be his competitor in that number 25. These two know how to run door-to-door, wheel-to-wheel, and side-by-side. They do it in these quarter midgets all the time. Here we go. Tommy's got the green rolled up. Green is out. We're back underway. Feature time for your senior Honda class, and it's going to be Taylor to take the early charge. Muhlenberg easing just a little bit, having a little bit of problems out of turn 4, it looks like, going down a little low. Now there it looked like a little bit of better groove, but meanwhile Caden Taylor looks like he's out for a Thursday night drive in Lebanon, Missouri. Taylor trying to take home 2 feature wins tonight in the quarter midget class, as he puts a lot of ground up between him and Eli Muhlenberg's number 25. Caden Taylor, nice and smooth. Right on the bottom in 3 and lets the cart drift up. 1 and 2, he's about a half a lane off that white line. Taylor now a straightaway advantage over Muhlenberg. Mama, get ready because the broom is about ready to sweep here. Can he do a 2-time deal as he'll compete in the light 160 a little bit later on? Caden Taylor has got it hammered down. Half a lap advantage over Eli Muhlenberg. Now, these are not the same carts that they'll be running in the light 160 division. As you look down in pit road, you'll see 2 different carts between both of these race teams. White flag is out for Taylor. He'll be coming out of 4 checkered waves. Caden Taylor, your winner tonight for the senior Honda division. Ah, the old traditional checkered flag victory lap. Diamond Shield, the sponsor on that number 39 machine. Young man has adapted to the Civic Center arena in fine style. He'll get out. Proud parents down there with him. Ladies and gentlemen, he'll be taking the helmet off. If you would please make some noise for your winner of the senior Honda division, the 39 of Caden Taylor. All right. Taylor's got 1 victory under his belt. Let's see if he can make it 2 for 2 tonight. Next feature up this evening will be the box stock beginners. These kids are 4 through 7 years old. 4 through 7. And here is your lineup for tonight's feature. From Park Hills, Missouri, Cruz Parson will be in the number 6. To his outside from Farmington, Missouri in the 14, it'll be Zane Smith. Bringing up the rear of the field from Marshfield, Missouri, Kellen Scroggins will be in the number 7. Up. There we go. 15 your distance. Parson and Smith had a nice heat race earlier. They're door-to-door, wheel-to-wheel. Green is out, and here we go. Parson wasting no time is going to flex that muscle on that white and orange number 6. Zane Smith, beautiful machine in that 14. And again, he's going to try that high groove right up on the cushion area. Parson right to the bottom of the racetrack in 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. He drifts the cart up as now he is opening up a quarter a lap lead over Zane Smith's number 14. Kenzie Parsons, number 6, continues, Cruz Parsons, number 6, continues to lead the box stock beginner class. And the young man looking very strong here this evening. Zane Smith looks like that top groove just not quite working for the 14 as he's starting to lose a little bit of ground. Cruz Parsons clicking off the laps in that white and orange number 6. The St. Louis area, Park Hills, Missouri, you got lap traffic right in front of your leader. Looks like he wants to get around Scroggins very quickly. as Smith had a chance to eat up some real estate, didn't quite take it full advantage of it. Cruz is on a cruise here at the South Cowan Civic Center in that number 6. Now Smith has to deal with the lap traffic of Scroggins in the 7. Full straightaway advantage for Parson. Putting that number 6 through the paces. He gets the white flag this time with only one more to go. Cruz Parson taking the checkered flag here in your box stock beginners class. Ah, there's a happy young man. Check on Scroggins over there at a turn number 4 in the number 7. This class is for the kids from 4 through 7 years old. He did a great job tonight. Fast time, won his heat. There he is, ladies and gentlemen, getting on top of that beautiful number 6 Precision Automotive Company. The sponsors, give him a round of applause. Cruz Parson, your feature winner tonight. Good job by Cruz and the family. I think the family likes orange.
Are you hearing me call white flag?
All right, another feature down. We've got 3 features left to go for tonight's night number 1 of the Lowe Boats I-44 Winter Shootout. Remember, over 15 classes of flat carts will be here Friday night and Saturday night. It's now time for the box stock clone class. Box stock clone class. This is the blue plate underneath the These 2 young men have been very, very equal all evening long. Rolling out will be the 49 from Cumberland, Wisconsin, Aiden Erickson. And on the pole from Farmington, Missouri, it'll be Trip Dotson in the 45. Dotson has had the hot hand in this class so far all evening. Erickson, a regular with us at the I-44 Speedway Winter Shootout. Here they come. Boy, Dotson wasting no time. He knows Erickson's a tough one. Green is out and we're underway. Erickson trying to get the bottom of the speedway. Dotson shuts the door. Erickson puts the cart up high. Now he drives down low. They're side by side down in turn number 3. Coming out of 4, new race leader. No, Dotson and Erickson wheel to wheel. Dotson now takes the charge. Here comes Erickson outside. He does the crossover move down in 1 and 2. Who's it gonna be? Dotson gets a little bit in the loose stuff. Erickson now is glued right to the middle of that speedway. Erickson looking strong, opening up about a cart length over Dotson's 45. Dotson makes a sharp cut down in 3 and 4. Erickson's 49 junior. Will he be able to hang on? Aiden Erickson opens it up by 2 cart lengths now as Trip Dotson starting to fade here in the latter stages. Aiden Erickson trying to make the haul from Wisconsin worth his while for this weekend as he now has got the feature in his control. Two to go. Erickson will look at the white flag. He's only got one to go. Dotson falling a little bit by the wayside in that 45 as the checkered flag flies. Aiden Erickson takes tonight's feature. As good a race as you could ask for, right up to just past the halfway point. Those two youngsters did a great job. He's going to leave a Wisconsin donut in Lebanon, Missouri. Oh, don't tell me that he's not excited. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's feature winner for your box stock clone blue plate division in the 49 junior, all the way from Cumberland, Wisconsin. If you would please give him a big round of applause. A great run by both of them, but the win will go to Aiden Erickson. Both of those youngsters, there he is. Aiden's going to climb up on that thing. And you know, ladies and gentlemen, both those young men did a great job just past the halfway point. There he is, Aiden Erickson. Give him another Missouri round of applause. Trip Dotson doing a great job in that 45. Also, they showed you what it's all about, as equal as you could be. All right, next feature getting ready to roll out here very shortly. It'll be your light 160 for the quarter midget class, the light 160. And then the main event will be rolling up next after that as our winged open class. That's where the big money's at for tonight. Your starting lineup for the light 160 division will roll off like this. He's looking to take home 2 brooms for Mama for 2 clean sweeps. On the pole in the number 39, Caden Taylor out of Hollister. To his outside from Sparta, the 11R of Carter Roller. Back in row number 2 on the inside from Savannah, Missouri in that 38, Parker Shepard. And to Shepard's outside. From out of Ozark, Missouri in the 25, Eli Muhlenberg. 15 laps will be the distance. Your attention in pit road, winged open. You're up next. Here we go. Taylor's had the hot hand. No start, no start, no start. Oh, good job, kids. They got a 2x2 real quick. That allows you to not be wasting laps. And nope. Taylor's quick on the start. He's got the mojo. He's got the momentum going. Meanwhile, the 11R of Roller hanging tight. There we go. We got a good start that time. Green is underway. Shepard in that 38 continues to try to challenge Roller in the 11R, while Roller's got a nice run going, but it's Caden Taylor in the lead in the light 160 division. Don't count Roller out in that 11R. He's starting to gain some ground on your leader, Taylor. Roller has caught your leader, but can he get around him? It looks like Roller's got a better cart off of turn number 2. A little bit right up there in the cushion area off of 4. Taylor wants to keep it on the bottom of the track and nice and smooth. Oh, Roller drifts it up high, and Muhlenberg now takes over second place from Roller's 11R. While the battle for second is fast and furious, Caden Taylor is on a Thursday night drive once again in Leclerc County. I don't think Taylor has made a bobble or a flaw all night long in that 39. He's hitting his marks. The car is working good. And I never see his hands hardly turning on the wheel. He's not fighting the car. He's letting the car drive, and he's just trying to guide her home. Muhlenberg now has broke away from Roller in that race for second, and he's trying to gain some ground here late in the race. Eli Muhlenberg has got a good momentum run going in that 25, but Taylor will look at the white flag. He's only got one more lap to go. It's going to be Taylor to take the checkered flag. Muhlenberg will come home second, and Roller will finish up third. Good job by the light 160 class here this evening in the quarter midget division. 2 fast times, 2 heat races, and 2 feature wins at the Lowe Boats I-44 Winter Shootout. Got some racing in his blood. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, I'm sure he'll want to hear you when he gets out of that car. If you would, please put your hands together for your feature winner, Caden Taylor in 39. Boy, Taylor owns the Civic Center here this evening. That boy will be melting snow all the way home to Hollister this evening. He's so hot tonight. Caden Taylor, your feature winner. One more time, ladies and gentlemen. Make some noise for him. And that's going to bring us to tonight's main event. 750 on the line. It's the winged open class. 5 entries ready to turn it loose here at the Civic Center tonight to close out night number 1 of a 3-night program. Be sure to join us tomorrow night. The flat carts will be here. Guess what? The quarter midgets get to race at 10 o'clock in the morning. We'll get everything underway later on in the evening, Friday and Saturday night. 2 complete different programs. Looks like the track crew going to do a little blowing off of the track. Let's see if maybe that high groove might work in. It's been close a couple of times. And your starting lineup for tonight's winged open class will be like this. On the pole from Concord, North Carolina, in the number 4, it'll be Timothy Monroe. To his outside from Montgomery City, Missouri, in the 27R, Trice Rodden. Row number 2 on the inside from St. Charles, Missouri, the winner of the winged intermediate in number 8, Kyle Steffens. To his outside, hailing from Farmington in car number 14, Brody Bridgman. And starting shotgun in tonight's 15-lap feature in the number 18 from Park Hills, Missouri, it's Rodney Greenwald. That is your feature lineup for your main event for night number 1. And I guarantee you, they're not going to leave anything on the table. Two by two and side by side. They're getting the sign from Tommy Boy. Guess what? We could go green. Give me a good front row start, gentlemen. Nice and easy. The number 4 of Monroe. Rodden right there. They fire out of 4. The green is out of here. We go. It's your main event of the evening, and the caution's going to come out quickly. No laps completed. They jammed and crammed down there in turns 1 and 2. They'll go back to original restart formation. Greenwald getting the worst of that. Everybody was trying to stuff her low. A couple of them looking on the high side. Greenwald gets the shove off. They'll stack them and pack them out of turn 4 this time by. Monroe trying to make it a very worthwhile haul from Concord, North Carolina. Riding right with him. Green is out, and here we go now for your main event. Caution coming out, and Rodden, unfortunately, getting on the upper berm off of turn number 2. Slides her to a stop. Bridgman in the wrong place at the wrong time. Looks like Bridgman's going to need a little bit of a shove. Question is, did Rodden have any damage to the front end of that 27? Looks like the call is going to go complete original start. Complete original start. Third time's the charm. You can tell the anticipation. These guys want to take home the win tonight. Monroe fires them again. Green is out, and there we go. Monroe wasting no time, and here comes Steffens. Steffens now into the number 2 spot. Monroe running only the open event tonight, and it looks like he's got this place figured out. Steffens is now back in second, and now the battle for third between Rodden and Greenwald. Monroe in charge. Steffens moving up about half a lane to see if there's some bite there for him. Timothy Monroe opens up about a 4-cart length advantage over Steffens. Monroe now, nice and smooth around the Civic Center. Steffens, it doesn't look like he's got anything for it. The caution comes out. Bridgman loops it off of turn number 4. And that's going to stack the field up. Remember a while ago,
30-minute open practice for flat carts after this.
flat carts, you'll have a 30-minute open practice after this feature if you want it. Flat carts, you've got a 30-minute open practice after this feature if you want it. On the restart, here we go, Green is out. Monroe's got Steffens right on his back bumper. Rodden hanging on to a tight third. Monroe maintains the lead over Steffens as number 8. Monroe a little better off the corners as the laps start winding down. Steffens is faster going into 1, but Monroe's got the advantage out of 2. The white flag will be coming out. Steffens trying to make an advantage run. We're on the final turn, and Timothy Monroe will take the victory. Steffens coming home a close second, and Rodden was able to come back to finish up third. He calls Concord, North Carolina home, and he just showed the boys how they do it out there. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's winged open class feature winner, the driver of the number 4 card, if you would please give him a big Lebanon, Missouri welcome. It's Timothy Monroe. Monroe with the win here in night number 1 of the 3-night program for the Lowe Boats I-44 Winter Shootout. Again, flat carts, you've got a 30-minute practice if you want to use that time, a 30-minute practice if you want to use it. Don't forget, tomorrow night, ladies and gentlemen, we'll start our group qualifying at 5:30. Heat races will be right at the 6:30 time frame. And Saturday night is also a championship night as they race for a Lowe boat. As you're leaving the arena this evening, please drive home safely. Thank you for being with us, and good night from night number 1 at the Cowan Civic Center of the Lowe Boats Winter Shootout.